Alright, playing some more standard on Arena today. I'm going to be playing two different decks, Gruul and Orzhov, which are the two decks I'm choosing between for a couple RCQs I'm going to be playing later this month. Orzhov Talent Show, of course, we've seen a lot of on this channel, but Gruul, one of the best decks in standard. I don't play it on stream a huge amount, but I do try and get in a little bit of it here and there. We played some yesterday, had a great record with it. I think we went like 6-2, or 6-1 even. Of course, you have the Valiant creatures in Heartfire Hero and Emberheart Challenger alongside Manifold Mouse. These mice are your core of your deck, very best creatures. You can really be playing in an aggressive deck in standard. We have other ways to enable Valiant in Innkeeper's Talent, Monstrous Rage, even a Snakeskin Veil or some Rockface Villages. We have Questing Druid as an amazing grind tool, draws you 2 cards, gets you a body that's going to grow off all your red spells. And on in the top end, we have Screaming Nemesis, and in the sideboard, we have Sentinel of the Nameless City, which is a really nice addition to these red decks. Been seeing some play recently, due to the fact that it doesn't die to nowhere to run. It's been very impressive. It was great yesterday against the nowhere to run decks. So excited to try out Sentinel of the Nameless City some more. Yeah, this deck has been really solid. Just been winning a lot of games. Let's keep winning with it. Creatures, please. Okay, this sounds good. This sounds good. Getting rid of Emberheart? Maybe? It also talked me into getting rid of the Manifold Mouse. I don't know. Seems a little bit wild. Leyline Red. Oh my god. You don't see much of that nowadays. How has Soulstone been? It's been fine. It hasn't been like over the moon impressive, but it's been entirely reasonable. I don't know. I've seen a couple games of other people having it in the deck where it's been really impressive. Those games haven't actually come up for me yet, but like the card is really good in theory, right? It's a mouse, it's a lizard. Yeah, Atlanta made it really popular again. That makes sense. I kind of want to play a defensive Nemesis and say go. Yeah, it had a good weekend in Atlanta, for sure. Alright, they don't want to attack into the Nemesis. Good stuff, good stuff. Maybe you shouldn't. Well, playing out the land lets me level up my talent, which is like not the most relevant, I guess. Because I do want to hold this torch open. Holding torch open is like non-optional. See if we find a 1-drop. Find a tap land, whatever. Am I attacking with this Challenger? I feel like it's somewhat safe to. I might just want it on defense though. I guess attacking with it makes Manifold double strike next turn just like incredibly threatening. I think this is fine. Yeah, we push 4 damage. Amazing. Means like between Nemesis trigger and Manifold double strike, we have a decent chance at threatening lethal next turn if my opponent's not careful. Alright, guess I want to block the Scamp. Because the Scamp basically has double strike in terms of how much damage it deals. We just need to hope they don't have like free pump spells. Well, that's a good one. What happens here? Scamp becomes a 4-2. They then probably put it on Scamp again and make it become a 6 2, we would take 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. We take a 12, I think. I think we just let this resolve. Okay, they're targeting the Swift Spear. Interesting. And technically do free with this if I sack the talent, although I'd prefer not to do that. I can help it. Another Rage, okay. Sure. I guess now I do this and hope they don't have anything else. Exile coming in clutch here. And they die, I believe. Okay, that means they definitely die. Double strike, so it's going to be 4, 8, 9, 10, 11 plus this prowessing and dealing 2. Very nice stuff. Definitely a scary game 1 for us. Torch the Tower really saved us there. Have Spell Pierce in Standard. I'm a little bit worried about Spell Pierce in Standard. Maybe it's going to be fine. The Spell Pierce is like a pretty ridiculous card. Like, Spell Pierce is kind of on another level. So, a little bit worried. We'll see. Spell Pierce and Lightning Strike. Don't we have Lightning Strike already? Or am I imagining that? I feel like 3 months ago, people were casting Lightning Strikes. Yeah, maybe I'm just biased, Gwen. Maybe I am biased by my personal record with Spell Pierce. I do think Spell Pierce is pretty bananas, though. Oh, Strike would have rotated out, right? That was me. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm very unsure how to board here. It's like a pretty different matchup to the other. So like a Gruul mirror, right? I'm wondering if you want Pawpatches at all. It's unfortunate, it only really hits Leyline. But obviously Leyline is just completely terrifying. Probably don't need all 4 druids. I wonder if Barrage is any good. All their creatures are 1/1s. A little bit suspect. Oh, this hand has 0 interaction. Supposedly they're trying to like be a little bit less all-in post-board though. I don't know if I'm really allowed to keep this. Excuse me? Wow. Alright then. Am I allowed to wait? Waiting so easily goes like horrendously for me. I kind of just want to kill this and hope they only have the 1 creature. Okay. Okay. Maybe they just don't have pump spells. Maybe. We should be so lucky. Okay. This is such a bizarre... Oh no, they have the Slick Shot. That one's spooky. Just triple 1-drop? Could also play the Druid and start pumping it. It's not like... I don't know that I'm going to have time this game to take advantage of all the cards it gives. And it gets to be a 4/4 next turn. That's like, honestly, kind of something. Alright, I think I'm going to make the weirdest play. I've not done this in a while. Just cast the Naked Druid. No Seeking Beasts allowed. Hey Jamura, good to see you. The mighty Tutu has arrived. No Slick Shot. They have an evasive creature for pump spells. Alright. Wonder if they have Monstrous Rage. Do we die? Does it end tomorrow? I thought it ended today. I'm not like super seeking top 250. But maybe. If it happens, it happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, we die if they have Rage. And blocking doesn't really change that. I feel like I'm kind of incapable of beating any pump spell. And so I should probably just block and pretend they have nothing. Uh-oh. Yeah. This is lethal. Would have had to chump block with the higher claw to play around that. Alright, game 3. This matchup feels truly horrendous with how few burn spells I have in my list nowadays. Like, shockingly bad. They have Slick Shot. I'm going to bring in another Pawpatch or two. Maybe go down to 2 Druids. Oh, I could do the trimming higher claw thing that you do in the mirror. Yeah, I think the pump spells change the calculation. I like Sentinel in the Gruul mirror. It just lines up really well into the removal spells. I think it's like pretty substantially weaker against that deck. Due to this whole them killing me thing. Interesting. How do you feel about blocking? Obviously they can turn inside out or whatever, and that would be sad, but I don't know. I think this is fine, I guess. Yeah, saying go. Interesting. Oh, they might have Seek the Beast in themselves. I was really tempted to Seek the Beast on my end instead of like exposing this Challenger. But I guess if they kill the Challenger, then they aren't divinating. And I would really like to grow this Challenger. I'm just going to cast it. Seems fine. Cool. We get a Valiant trigger, maybe find a land. We do not. We find a Burst Lightning that I really wish I could use. And they do nothing. Amazing. Okay. They waste 2 mana. We'll take it. Probably a lot of pump spells in hand, and they're annoyed they can't push past these blockers. There's a Slick Shot. Okay, we're gonna die. Cool. Good talk, good talk. Oh boy. Yes, it is now time. It's pretty awkward. It's like very easy for them to kill something with a scamp, but we do just need to start attacking at some point in this game. So we can go level this up. Give my challenger double strike. Push some damage. If I put the counter here, the scamp trigger doesn't get to kill anything. Because of ward. I guess that's fine. Okay, find a land. Double strike. We just have to hope they don't have enough punt spells to kill me with this show off in their turn. Which they could well do. They certainly have not played many creatures this game, so... Yeah, here's the turn inside out. So they're going to get to trade with my claw and deal 4 damage to me. Make it 2/2, I guess. Alright, don't kill me, please. Well, obviously I am legally obligated to block and throw this Manifold Mouse into its imminent death. Interesting. That's kind of the worst possible for us, because it just gets to eat my Manifold Mouse for free. Yeah. Okay. Puts me to 6. Now we don't have the double strike. This challenger, which is very sad. I would have died if I didn't block, so. Well, if I fire this off and find a Manifold Mouse, I win the game. Interesting. 7. I mean, I could play the challenger and get a trigger off this talent. And I have a few different lethal draws, I think. Well then. I can't kill them this turn. Yeah, maybe I played this game too passive. Maybe I was meant to be a little bit more aggressive than I was. I felt like there was a lot of pressure on me to block, and that like missing a couple points of damage wouldn't matter. I think it might have just added up too much in the long term. All right, we go to 4. They're not killing me. Nice. Unclear whether I can kill them or not, but I guess we will find out. Oh my god, not good. Okay. Animate this ridgeline. They do have 2 blockers, so they aren't dead though. Ridgeline looks lethal to you. Does it? They have 2 blockers. Oh, this has trample. Yeah, you're smart. Took me a minute. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we just max our trampler. And feel pretty good about it. They need to block both. They need to block one of these, and then they can't block enough trample to not die. Wow, I do not feel like I remotely deserved to win that game. I think I probably played it quite badly, but we will take the win. So I have so many free entries into the play-ins anyway, at this point. It doesn't really make any difference. Alright, this hand is fine. It doesn't have a 1-drop, doesn't have any removal. That's definitely an awkward point for this hand. But we're on the play. We have creature into Innkeepers, grow the creature, you know. Can't really complain about that. Ooh, this might be Gruul. Not Gruul. What is it? Golgari? Golgari's been seeing some play lately, apparently. So, might be Golgari. Interesting. I kind of just want to play my Challenger. Normally, like, very hesitant to just run out Challenger on 2. But it curves into talent really naturally, and we can then kick the Manifold Mouse on turn 4, make an Offspring token. So this kind of makes sense, I guess. Yeah, cut downing our Challenger, very sad. Oh my god, Beanstalk. This is interesting. This is a bit different from what you normally see. Get down this talent. Level up the talent. Then next turn we can play Manifold Mouse and make a token. It's a little unfortunate. I could have played around the cut down with the Challenger thanks to these Monstrous Rages. I didn't do that. Maybe I was meant to. Ooh, do I want to kick the Manifold Mouse or get a Challenger down? I think kick the mouse to start. I guess if I wanted to get the Challenger down, I should have led with it anyway, but... yeah, get to start growing these mouse tokens. Next turn we'll get to go Challenger, have our Rages up. Okay, here's the Deadly cover-up. It's gonna answer my Manifold Mouse, sadly, but they lose their elf, so it could be worse. Stop kicking small woodland creatures, it's true. I should be more careful with them, huh? Let's play this Challenger. Get our trigger. Draw a card. We find a Manifold Mouse. Nice. So we'll hit the opponent for free, and then we'll just play a replacement Manifold. Very, very nice. Hopefully no second Deadly cover up here. That card would be quite hard to beat. Play a Beanstalk. Okay. We are threatening lethal with 2 Rages in hand, of course. With the double strike from the Manifold. So opponent needs to do something. Alright, they're killing the Challenger. Does this mean they die? I'm gonna have to do maths now. 1, 2 from the talent. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can deal 14. Not lethal. With the claw. Yeah, we'd have to haste the claw though. Which means we don't have lethal. A land would have been lethal. How much do I want to just put my opponent to 1? That's probably pretty good. With this higher claw in hand. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm just gonna go for it. Just because we have higher claw in hand. Makes this feel really nice. Just put them to 1, and then we can maybe haste out lethal if they're not careful. And I'm going to play out a second creature, I guess. Of course, we could get Deadly Cover-Upped, but then the Hired Claw probably kills them. Hey Gwen, good to see you. Takes off fast lands and rages. Definitely hurts the deck quite a bit. I mean, Rage lets you cheese a lot of kills, which is always nice. Gab of the Raid. Welcome to all the Raiders. Wow, we have so many people here today. That's incredible. Thank you, Gab. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome to everyone joining us. I go by Autumn or Rainy. Both are good. Playing some Standard today. The plan is we're playing some Gruul. And then we're playing some Orzhov afterwards, which are my 2 favorite decks in Standard at the moment. Definitely going to be playing one of them in some local RCQs soon. I'm not really sure which yet. I'm just getting in some games of both. Did the land give us lethal on tap out back there? I'm not sure what you mean, Alchemical. Can you be a bit more specific? Hey Jarvis, good to see you. Oh yeah, Rockface on the mouse was lethal. I'm so silly. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. You're playing this deck tomorrow at your local RCQ. Good luck. Deck is great. Hope it treats you well. They do have Llanowar Elves, so Burst Lightning isn't the worst in the world. It's kind of weird. The things I like against black decks and the things I like against ramp decks are slightly different. I'm not sure which ones I should be prioritizing in this matchup. Should you play Gruul tomorrow? Probably, if you want to win games. I mean, the nowhere to run bounce decks are also good. You can probably play either of those and be pretty content. Yeah, I think Sentinel's going to be a bit slow here. Nemesis might be good. Or the additional Sanctuary might be good. I'm wondering about these Pawpatches. I like them against Xur decks. In theory, they're good against my opponent's decks because we can kill a bean, but I also feel like we can kind of just like race the beans somewhat well. 6 top 8, top 4 losses in RCQs so far. Oh my gosh, Jarvis, that's so sad. I'm sorry it's been treating you so poorly. I could keep in this for Preacher. I don't know that Preacher's necessarily in their deck based on what we've seen, but it could be. I'm going to trim a Burst Lightning. I guess I won't have... I guess I can maybe trim a Pump Spell. Let's try this. Debating deck choice again for that reason. Yeah. I know, I always figure out RCQs. At RCQ level, I'm a big fan of just playing what you're most comfortable with. That is very mid. We have no 1-drop. Our mana's a bit awkward. We're just kind of like casting a 2-drop every time. I don't know that I necessarily really like this hand very much. Anyway. You lost a Nathan Stoya in an RCQ. Oh my god. Your RCQs are stacked. Okay, apparently they have Glisser in their deck. We cannot cast this Scorching Shot, unfortunately. I normally hate just running out the Challenger, but yes, against a Glisser, I probably just need to make the most powerful play more than anything. Your 0-3 versus Jake Beardsley in RCQs. Wow, y'all's RCQs are way more stacked than ours. That's kind of wild to me. Seems like we're dying this game. I agree. This assessment. Glisser is a rare sight. Yeah, we're playing against Beans green-black. Like Seth's list. Honestly, haven't seen... I don't know, did Seth's list have Llanowar Elves? I can't remember. I guess we're going to be bringing the Deal 4 back in, now that we've seen Glisser. It didn't have Elves, okay. Yeah, it was pre-Elves. Yeah, the deck was not very good. I'm inclined to agree, but we also about to be Virtue of Persistence out the game, so that's nice. Yeah. Oh boy. That's so wild, Virtue. That's so wild. I've been to 2 local RCQs so far. And like Ben Jones was at one of them, and Ben Jones is very good. Outside of that, no one like really that notable that I can think of. Wow, rude. I mean, I'm kind of relieved they're not casting this Virtue of Persistence. I feel like that I'd be a lot more scared of that. So I guess that could have been worse for me. I could just try and get in for 4 damage. I have to race this Virtue, so getting that going might be wise. I can cast a Pawpatch post-combat. Alright, sad I can't cast that one, but that's okay. Get in for 4. I think I'm just going to cast this. I just need to push as much damage as I can, as fast as I can when Virtue is looming. That is true, Alchemical. That is true. Alright, well, they're gonna get a Glissa back, huh? Let's play this Nemesis. It's really hard to imagine that I'm not just going to be casting the Snakeskin Veil for like +4 damage. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 8, 14. I might just cast the Snakeskin Veil main phase, since it's just going to be targeting the Challenger anyway, right? Get more info on like what this Valiant trigger is actually going to hit. Yeah, because now I can just play this instead of the Nemesis. This is like +1 damage over casting Nemesis. Pretty good. No, this Nemesis is going to be really hard for them to deal with. Kind of a lot of things that are really hard for them to deal with right now. Cast this. So double strike on this, put a counter on the Manifold, so we have like 4 lethal creatures. If I double strike this, they get to chump block it. I might want to trample instead, then they just block it with Glissa though. Unclear what I meant to do there with that trigger. Regardless, seems like we're probably winning. Oh, maybe I meant to trample, because this also has trample. Yeah, I guess now I don't kill them because of this, right? Yeah, 2 tramplers and share lethal. Yeah, I was meant to trample. I agree. Yeah, I missed that. So trample would have given lethal. Yeah. Level this up. No real reason to run out a second Heartfire, right? That I can think of. No, I guess they could go like removal spell into cover up. But it would need to be an exile removal. Alright, that's the challenger. Or maybe I meant to play out the second one, because I could die if they had like an Anoint with Affliction here, right? If they had Anoint, I would actually have died. So I meant to have the second one in play so that I can still have blockers. That's interesting. All right, 1-0.